Alright, there we go. And that should be us live on YouTube. We are here and we are live for the Firekeepers Casino 400. I don't know if my original audio was actually included because I forgot I turned it off for, Oh, come on, Sling, really? Alright, we're having a little technical difficulty, but we should be able to get this thing going here shortly. We're also currently awaiting the green flag, as there's a low flag for rain. Alright. So there we go. Yeah, a little bit of rain, and oh, they brought the cars down into the pit stalls and are going to cover over the cars? No! They have covered the cars. We're going to be here for a minute, guys, so just give me a minute and we will just be chilling out. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. I'm going to go ahead and share the stream real quick. Alright, there we go. And just going to drop the link. And there we go. Alright, just chilling out. We are here. And again, we are currently under a small weather delay. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully. But, yeah. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is having a good time. Just double checking, making sure everything is working properly. Because things not working properly seems to be frequent. And there we go. Not sure why my screen got so blurry there, but there we go. Alright. So the winning, so they're going through, talking with Alan Gustafson, Chase Elliott's crew chief, and he is currently third on the wins list at Hendrick Motorsports for crew chief, which is pretty good. Considering the fact that, today's his 700th start as a crew chief. Wow, that is impressive. Alright, there we go. Still don't know why the thing seems to be getting blurry really quickly. Might have to try and wipe down the lens. Alright, but yeah, we are good to go, and we should be all set. We got the results over there, so we got it. And yeah, so qualifying got rained out, so the field was set based on metrics, which meant that Denny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick got jumped all the way to the front of the field. Christopher Bell as well getting to start up front because of the metrics. And in fact, 4 Toyotas inside that top 5 is going to be an interesting thing to see on the restart. See how they potentially try and work that together, or potentially if they decide to split up and go against each other, considering they are technically 2 different teams, 2311 and Joe Gibbs Racing, although Denny Hamlin is the weird crossover of he's the team owner of 2311, but he's the driver of the Joe Gibbs Racing number 11. So, there we go, and we are set and ready. There we go. We're just going to pop out the chat real quick so I can actually be able to read chat. Alright, there we go. And we are here and ready for this one. They're now talking with the crew chief of the number 1 Bushlight Bushlight Chevrolet. And a little bit of NASCAR news that broke late this week. in fact, just broke yesterday officially, although everybody had kind of, the rumors had been there, that, yeah, they are going to be going racing for the Busch Clash next year at Bowman Gray Stadium, which I am not exactly thrilled with. I was willing to accept the stadium concept of the LA Coliseum because it was the LA Coliseum and because it was bringing racing to the people and to an audience that doesn't typically make their way out of their way to go see a NASCAR race. The people in and around Bowman Gray Stadium that would happen to not know what NASCAR is or that it's going on, that list is very, very small, and even smaller the people that would actually maybe pop in and stick around that didn't already know or weren't already planning on potentially attending that race that are in that area. I mean, it is as NASCAR country as NASCAR country gets, and especially for a season opener, I think your season opener should absolutely be trying to appeal to as wide a variety of fans as humanly possible. So that, at least that's my opinion on that. Maybe some other people have some other opinions, but that plus the reputation that Bowman Gray has as a track where it is literally all wrecks. Alright, let me see. Let's go ahead and check radar real quick. So I actually had the weather pulled up for Brooklyn, Michigan, which is where the track is. So it's expected to stop raining in about 7 minutes and then start back up in about 37 minutes after that. So we got about a half an hour window to try and get the race in. Go ahead. Didn't realize I was still in the Discord chat from that. So there we go. Alright. So, again, we may be just chilling here for a bit. I'm curious to see what ends up happening at when and if they call the race for the day due to rain. Obviously, they can go pretty late into the day, but also where it's a 400 lap race scheduled distance, at some point you're going to know that you can't get to the lap, you can't get to the end of lap 200. Oh, and they're showing the replay here, and yeah, Ryan Preece cutting down across Stenhouse's nose, which set up overtime, which set up Austin Dillon to absolutely send it into the back bumper of the number 22 car, and then turned himself down the track in order to hook the 11 en route to the victory. The win was encumbered. He was allowed to keep the winnings and the points from it, but he was, first off, he was given a 25-point penalty, and that win will not count towards the playoffs. And then you got Joey Logano going and burning it down right in front of Dylan's family and friends, which was dangerously close. And that went and jumped it to and he got a $50,000 fine for that. Now they're showing what the playoff standings will be if Austin Dillon got the win and what they are now. Not a lot of major differences outside the fact that there's an extra spot there, so Bubba and Buescher are in right now with after the penalty. Buescher would be 3 points out if the penalty gets overturned by the penalty board, or the appeals panel, I mean, because no shock or surprise, Austin Dillon is planning on appealing this penalty. I think absolutely, Austin Dillon, no doubt he was going to appeal it, and no doubt that the 22 was never going to appeal the penalty, because I still feel like the 22 got let off very easy with the penalty he got, but there we go. set up and ready for this one. Alright, thank you guys for all 9 of you guys that are hanging out in chat. Feel free to let me know what you guys would like to hear me talk about while we are under the yellow flag, or if you guys would want to see me pull up the Switch and maybe play a Pokemon match or two. Actually, that just reminds me. Pokemon Worlds is going on. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek and see how Pokemon Worlds is doing. Because, Pokemon World Finals, today is the World Championship for that. Alright, let's see. Pokemon official channel. Championship Sunday. Alright, they don't begin for another 7 minutes, so we're good on that front. Alright, there we go. Alright, so again, we're just chilling out. Hopefully, hopefully this rain delay is not too long. Alright, let's see. It looks like we're about 2 minutes away now from the drizzle stopping briefly. The problem is going to be how wet the track potentially is. This next rainstorm, though, that looks to be hitting is going to be like an hour and a half long storm. The next wave that's hitting in about half an hour looks to be about an hour long storm. So, yep, looks like the drivers are being told to get out their cars, which means we are going to be... Yep, there's Ty Gibbs climbing out of his car as they put the covers fully on. They're going to get the drivers out. Let me go ahead and check the lightning clock just in case there was a lightning strike as well. Alright, let's see. There's the lightning clock. Alright, the lightning clock has not been activated yet, so we have no lightning, so there's no guaranteed hold. It's just about the rain, and it looks a lot more dismal there in person than it does on the when just looking at the pure radar here. There we go. Showing off Harrison Burton. Showing off some Harrison Burton highlights, which there are not too many of. Alright, well, you know what? Since we don't have much else going on, and it looks like we are on at least some amount of a delay, what do you guys say? You guys want to see a Pokemon match or two? Again, it's basically the only kind of rain filler content I have, because I could go and... I don't even have a ton of, videos built up, because I know early on in the year, when we had a rain delay or two, I put up one of my other videos, like the NASCAR meets NFL one, but I don't have that footage. I don't have that video file anymore because I had to reset my computer. Alright, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and probably hop on over to Pokemon for a bit. Again, we are under a weather delay, and I want to make that clear. We are not abandoning the race. Alright, so there we go. We're going to pull this up. And boom. Boom. There we go. Alright. So, here we go. Let's hop onto the battle stadium and we're gonna battle. I'm just gonna use my recording window for this, so I have the TV still on. So, here we go. Nope, not wanting to do ranked. We're gonna do casual because we're not playing the legendary format. Alright. Play with my team. As I say, we'll give a little bit of a play time to the team I was playing with in the tournament last night, which I was recording for my other channel, which I guess is a good shout out to the fact that I have actually launched a gaming channel over at Ryan Dyer Gaming over here on YouTube. So if you guys want to see more content of mine for whatever reason, or if you guys like Pokemon, that is going to be a channel where I'm going to be uploading a lot of Pokemon. Might occasionally upload other games, but it's going to be primarily a Pokemon channel. Alright, so let's see. Low kicks should hit most of that either super affected or resisted. Chandler should be able to take down the Goldango and the tree. And let's bring the Ambipom because, well, I like Ambipom. And they're now talking with Eric Jones, who has recently signed a extension with Legacy Motor Club, a multi-year extension there for the driver of the number 43. And speaking of extensions, they also went and extended, or not they extended, but Daniel Suarez finally got his extension done with his current team as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw out the taunt here, turn 1, just to stop this thing from potentially going for stealth rocks or recovers here. Yep, we stopped the stealth rock. Let's go. Let's see. He's almost certainly going to just throw out the rock salt move now. Well, that is unfortunate because we really don't have a great out here. I'm thinking we go fake out, we go thief, and at least steal his leftovers that he almost certainly has. Rather than taking almost half of my Chandelier's health on the on that move. Alright, let's see. We're just kind of waiting here. Let's see, let me just refresh. No lightning in the area. Well, according to my weather app, it says that in Brooklyn the rain has stopped, so... Fake out here. Alright, he's switching. Okay, what's he switching into? Well, yes, that's the question. He's got 2 ghost types, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, there's the ghost type. And that's going to be an immunity. Alright, we're going to continue to take some damage here. This is okay. We're going to just thief here. I know we're not going to steal the item, but it's still a 90 base power move, and we get rollers. We should have swapped. Well, now we might as well just keep thieving until we go down, because Ambipom is not going to be here for too much longer, and Ambipom certainly is not going to be much longer if he doesn't switch out. So, no real reason to preserve this thing. Alright, he withdraws. Alright, there we go. Brings in the Garganasalt. And so we got more rain on the way, which again, unsure as to how long the rain could last, but certainly looks like it's going to be at least a half-an-hour storm. Again, I said it looked like an hour-long storm, but there we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, almost certainly he's just going to throw out the Salt Cure here, or the Stealth Rock to try and, Stealth Rock to try and discourage the, actually, two of my Pokemon are both weak to Rock, so. Oh well, Ambi Pump's gonna go down. I'm gonna bring in the Chandelier and should be able to put some pressure down. But I'm also not caring too much about this, just chilling. Hopefully everybody is having a fun time. You know, right now we're under a weather delay for the NASCAR Cup Series race from Michigan. In fact, actually, I think I've got my Mario Kart in here. We might be able to go ahead and do some Mario Kart. And, oh yeah, here we go. They're showing off the replay of the race that Justin Haley won, where the lightning struck, and that ended up leading to one of NASCAR's most unlikely winners. Alright. Let's see, again, right now we're just... They're still talking with Justin Haley here, just having some fun. Chris Buescher, last year's race winner at Michigan. Alright. Alright, and actually I just realized I swapped out without being able to actually swap that thing back inside. I'm literally down to one Pokemon. And again, this fight, I really don't care too much about this battle right now. And, ooh, we actually have Pokemon Worlds coming up. Alright, which... Do they have a list of the order they're going to be doing them in? Nope. Alright, so I guess I gotta wait until we figure out if they're gonna end up doing the which World Championship match they're gonna do first. Pokemon Go, Pokemon TCG, VGC, or Unite. Let's go ahead. We're gonna just go ahead and sucker punt. Actually, I probably should have taunted, honestly, because this thing's just gonna throw out the lowest and make this really slow. Yep. Taunt fit. Yeah, there's the Whirlwind, and that's gonna burn us and put us on a clock. I'm just gonna go ahead and forfeit that match because that is not going the way I wanted. And there's virtually no way to win at this point. Let's see, yeah, we're just gonna forfeit here because this match is not really worth it. And looks like Pokemon Go is up first for the World Championships. I don't really care about Pokemon Go when it comes to Worlds, so I'm just gonna chill here and see. Let's see. And I think I have, oh no, I got my Pokemon Shield in, not my, Mario Kart. Alright. Well, we are gonna just flip back over to the main window here, because hopefully we'll be somewhat close to getting back racing, but I have no idea because it comes down to how fast they can drive this track here. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, so again, Pokemon Go Worlds I'm not overly worried about. Alright. Let's see. Alright, again, yeah, we're just kind of stuck because of the weather. If I could control the weather, we would not be under a delay right now. So another band of weather is expecting an... Oh! Alright, if that photo's right now, or if that video's right now, that's bright and sunny. Alright, the live video, they're talking with Kyle Busch right now. Alright. And it's saying it does not look nearly as sunny as that first video showed. I'm gonna go run and use the bathroom, and I will be right back, guys. also grabbed myself a little bit of lunch because I didn't have a very big lunch at work today. That stuff looks like we're about 19 minutes out from another band of rain. Alright. There we go. Hopefully we're all here. Again, Pokemon Go Worlds is not what I'm exactly looking forward to, so we're gonna chill. See where we're at, and definitely feels weird being here and knowing that this rain is probably going to keep us here for at least another for another hour or two before we even get started. And at this point, again, I'm questioning, like, I think official sunset is 8:30. So I mean, right now we got about 5 hours. If this rain takes another hour and a half, 2 hours from us, that'll put us at about 4, maybe 3.5 hours to get the race in, which should be doable, but certainly it's not a comfortable window to try and get the race in. And then you've got, obviously, again, depending on how long it takes. I mean, if we don't get racing until about 6 p.m., that puts us at legitimately 2.5 hours to get the race completed from start to checkered, which there is no chance we get the full distance in. We might be able to race to halfway, but then we'd just be racing the daylight. Might as well just do a timed race at that point. The 2.5 hours to Michigan. Alright. Also, for anyone who plays NASCAR Fantasy, we've got Fantasy League in the top link in the description if you guys want to play along. I meant to have Fantasy Friday return this Friday, but was kind of busy with other stuff. Alright, but yeah, we are chilling. Again, this race still is yet to start. Come back after the race starts. Okay, so Fantasy appears to have yep, Fantasy has stopped. They are going to reopen potentially race picks, which is definitely interesting. Alright, let me see what the lap down guys are up to. Alright, let's see about what's going on there. Alright, so yeah, once again, we are just chilling here, waiting for this race to go green. It is starting to get brighter in the background, so that could be a good sign, but again, assuming the radar, which predicted the first band of rain pretty well, looks like we're going to get another nearly hour-long rain shower of light rain here, starting in about 12-ish minutes. So it looks like about 12 minutes out from some more rain. I don't think we're going to get any laps in until after that. I'd almost say I'd be willing to guarantee it, but I don't know. Again, it's one of those things that it can be very deceiving, the radar. So, again, I wasn't home yet. I wasn't able to stream yesterday. I wasn't home when the race started, and I thought I was going to have someone coming over to the house, but ultimately, I guess he came earlier in the day. And then next Saturday or next Friday night, I won't be home for the Xfinity Series race, but I will be home for the Saturday for the Cup race that following Saturday night. So it's a little bit of a downer because it means I won't be able to take part in the Saturday night skirmish tournament that I host on Saturday nights for Pokemon. But it's only that Saturday and the Bristol night race Saturday that I won't be able to compete. Alright, so, now rain's showing only 6 minutes out. Wow. So, rainstorm definitely picking up speed. But again, only looks like an hour long rain shower here. Alright, so Denny's talking about wanting to have just wanting to have the shot to win the championship at Phoenix, which, granted, with him being, with the way he is at Phoenix, I don't know if he would even be the favorite, really, if you throw him and almost any other 3 playoff drivers in there. It feels like it'd be a rough one. Alright, let's see. So yeah, we're just chilling out. Not really much to really go over here and talk about. Actually, is there any football going on right now? I know preseason's been going on. Just don't know if there's any NFL games right this minute going on. Nope, the only 2 games today are Packers, Broncos, and Saints 49ers, both at 8 p.m. I won't be streaming either of those games. 1, because this race might still be going on when those games start, and 2, I'm going to be working on editing up the video for the tournament. Alright, there we go. And again, for anyone who may have missed it, there's a link in the description. Back at the start of the month, I launched a gaming channel where I'm going to be uploading gaming videos, primarily Pokemon videos, and started off with the tournament where I've been competing in and hosting Pokemon tournaments pretty much every Saturday for almost a year now. And we just had our 27th tournament last night, and should be a pretty good one. So, gonna be working on editing the footage together for that to be uploaded later this week. And yeah, we're just kind of chilling. If it wasn't for the fact that I have to actually listen to the audio while I'm editing, I would go and edit it right now, but I don't want to end up with all that audio in the background. Yeah, that's pretty much what I used to do under rain delays, is just work on other videos or work on other ideas. Alright, they got Chris Gabehart down off the pit box for Denny Hamlin. let's see. Which game do I get in my area? Or are they both, let me see. Alright, so I get Packers Broncos at least, so that's good. Do I get Saints 49ers too? I can't imagine I would get this game. Yeah, it's on Fox, okay. So I've got access to both games today, so can go ahead and watch both of those later. Alright. So again, we're almost an hour after the scheduled start time now, and there's still 0 laps turned. Alright, let's see. And yeah, there's just not much going on. Again, we're waiting out a rain delay here at the track, so there's a rain delay going on at the track, so we are not currently racing, so you're not missing anything. Alright, so next Thursday at 8 is the Colts' next their final preseason game. Then we got Bears Chiefs that Thursday. Jaguars Falcons, that could be a good game actually. Dolphins Buccaneers. Niners Raiders, nope, that won't be a good game. Eagles Vikings, that is just unfair right there. Ravens Packers. Let's see. Steelers Lions, that could be a good game. Rams Texans is probably going to be a good game here. Let's see. Bills Panthers, that better not be a good game. Chargers Cowboys could be pretty interesting. Giants and Jets having a joint practice in their shared building. And then we got the Browns and the Seahawks. Titans Saints. Cardinals Broncos. Patriots Commanders. That's going to be a good preseason game. Alright, Horse Riders over there signing autographs. They're talking with Joey Logano now. Alright, let's see. let's see. You know, we're just kind of chilling here, waiting for the rain delay to get lifted. And again, week 1, I'll be streaming the week 1 of the NFL season. I will be streaming Packers-Eagles on that Friday. Don't know what other week 1 matchups I'll be streaming. It'll kind of depend on what games are actually in my area. Rams-Lions week 1 and Jets-49ers are both very much possibilities, depending on what the NASCAR race is doing that Sunday. Because if the NASCAR race runs late. Alright, the rain is expected to stop in like 45 minutes, which means we're not going to be racing probably for another hour. Well, at least on the plus side, we should be racing in about an hour, which means about 4:30 we go green, and we should have about 4 hours to the to sundown. Not sure I would say that's great, but it is something. At the very least, it's soon-ish. Alright, let's see. So again, guys, if you guys are just joining us, we are currently under a red flag before the start of the race for the for rain, and yeah, again, we're probably about 45 minutes out from actually being done with the rain delay. Let's see. We've also got Pokemon Worlds on the side to keep an eye on if we end up getting a TCG or VGC match. Before we go racing, I might pop that up on the stream and watch that with you guys. But again, I got no idea as to when the different things are happening at Worlds. Well, that's a pretty staggering stat. Ford has 44 wins at Michigan versus Chevy only having 26, and then Toyota only having 5 wins at Michigan. Definitely, I think that speaks volumes to the Ford program here, and the fact that it is the manufacturer's backyard. it's looking pretty dry, so we might be able to get this thing back going when the rain actually stops in like 40 minutes. Because obviously Michigan is not a slow enough track that we're using rain tires at it, so we gotta get the track actually properly dry rather than racing in the damp conditions. Alright, so there we go. Well, it's just kind of a quick update there on the situation. Again, the jet dryers are out there and it's looking promising. I just don't know how much progress they're actually making here. 45 minutes and the rain should be stopping for the day, but yeah. Actually, you know what? I do actually have something I can put on for you guys if you guys want me to put on something for Pokemon other than just me just kind of sitting here talking at you. I actually have last week's tournament VOD that I can just go ahead and put up on stream. Probably could have put that up there right at the beginning when we were first doing this rain delay, because we're going to be here for a while. But ultimately, I think we should still have time, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that now. So give me just a minute, guys. Shouldn't have to loop it. Where is SNS 26? Hey guys, Ryan here, and we are here for Saturday Night Skirmish number 26. Only the second one I've uploaded to the channel, but this is the 26th tournament. We've got the 4 returning guys from last week: Starling, Justin, Random, and Ryan, in addition to a stacked field including 3 new people: Belly Drum Beats, Ismar, and Chico Chew. Massive thank you to everybody that has turned out and made this tournament as stacked as it is, and looking forward to a very competitive tournament here. Also want to give a quick shout out to both Belly Drum Beats and Chico Chew, who recorded their own POV and were able to get me the footage so that I could include some of those matches in here, despite the fact that I was not a part of some of those exciting matches. So looking forward to that, and hopefully you guys are too. If you guys are, of course, remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future Saturday Night Skirmish tournaments, as we have been doing these for close to a year now. And never mind, the second I started doing, I put that up there. Alright, there we go. So yeah, the second I do that, they are out there and uncovered the cars and are already rolling. Oh wait, no, this is last week. Never mind. I thought that seemed a little too quick, and then I realized that there's paint schemes from last week and not this week. So, all right, well, I guess we'll call some of the Richmond race instead on replay. And say the fact that they were actually doing the starting grid was the weird thing, because normally if you're doing just a replay of the race, you would skip the starting grid, I would imagine. But nope, they showed the starting grid and they showed them rolling up to speed. yeah, again, we're just chilling here. Again, I just started to put up some filler content, and then we got racing at Richmond from the from last week. So, gonna keep an eye mainly on Austin Dillon's running position, because I want to see roughly where he was running most of the day and see if he really was a fast enough car to win the race before the final restarts or whatever, because he definitely found whatever the speed was, he found it late and then was able to just soar. And I said, the hard and soft tires definitely made a major difference. Alright, let's see. Yeah, right now we're just kind of chilling here. I was gonna start doing that, but... Alright, looks like rain's definitely lightening up. Looks like potentially another band of rain maybe at around 6, which is not good, but we got about an hour window to try and get the race in. Again, we've been just trying anything to get laps in here. Let's see. Alright. Round 1, round 3, semifinal. Okay. Alright, those should hopefully be some good matches to include. Alright, there we go. So yeah, just kind of watching this replay from last week. Austin Dillon started off inside the top 10. He actually qualified inside the top 10, so credit to him for that. Again, if it wasn't for that that last caution where that set up the overtime restart, we would just be talking about Austin Dillon being an amazing surprise winner and nothing else. But instead, because the restart happened and he lost the lead on the restart, we're talking about him intentionally dumping 2 drivers to get there, and the subsequent penalty of he won't be in the playoffs. Or at least not guaranteed into the playoffs off of that one. He'll have to go and win here, Daytona, or Darlington, or potentially get the appeals panel to overturn the penalty. Those are the only ways that he wins this thing. Alright, let's see again. Right now we're just kind of working our way through this one. It has been a long weather delay at this point. Thank you guys for everybody that has stuck with us through this one. I know it has not been the most entertaining rain delay of all time. Alright, let's see. Right now we just have not really much to do here. Hopefully, it looks like the rain should be stopping in about 20 minutes, so we should be closing in on going back racing here. So Larson at 4 wins this season, the most of anybody. I will say it definitely is going to hurt Hamlin that he didn't get those 5 playoff points, considering he finished second. And the win did get taken away, but they didn't strip him of all the points and everything, so. Alright, so there we go. At lap 18, we got. That was the moment where we got all 3 of the the 3 Joe Gibbs cars all up at the front together. Alright, let's see. So, Pokemon World still has the Pokemon Go side of things going right now. They're at commercial break, so we have got nothing to really go on about. Hopefully, by the time we get back from this commercial break, maybe we'll be back to racing here. But, again, we're just kind of trying to kill time here. Alright, let's see again. Right now, just trying to find anything to really talk about. But it feels like we've kind of already talked about everything. I did a live stream reacting to the penalty news as it happened, and included in that was the announcement of the drivers who were going to appeal their penalties. Still currently under a weather delay, waiting to go back racing here until they can get the track dry. As far as I know, I think it's just rain, but let me just check the lightning clock real quick. Yeah, no, lightning clock is all clear, and we should be going and ready to go green here in about half an hour or so. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, again, the track's actually looking pretty dry. So, again, once the rain actually stops actively raining, we should be back racing there. And in terms of the Richmond highlights, they are now up to 17 to go. Oh, yeah, this was the part where they lapped Michael McDowell. Yay. My favorite part of the race last week, when they lapped Michael McDowell. so yeah, we are just chilling here under the rain delay. There's really just not much to really talk about here. Austin Dillon really did just hang out in and around the top 10. Anywhere from 9th to 6th early in the race. Alright, so yeah, again, right now we're just kind of waiting it out here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's just not much going on. I'm going to go ahead and skip the ads for you guys. And we're, again, just going to go ahead and chill out here. Probably going to go use the bathroom again before we go racing. Alright, gonna bring my phone with me so I can keep updated on stuff going on, but I will be right back. go. We're back and we're under commercial break. Alright, let's see. Looks like rain has stopped and we should be able to go back racing here in just a few minutes. Which is good because we have been waiting for this one. Definitely an interesting situation here, not having a definitive idea as to when we're going to be going green. Alright, I have to make a quick phone call and I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so there we go. And they're still showing Richmond highlights. Hang on, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Yeah, no, that. Alright. Double checking. And yeah, we should be, again, going racing here soon. So we got Suarez on the option tire from last week. This was an insane march to the field for him and McDowell. Alright, let's see again. Right now we're just kind of waiting this one out. Hopefully we'll get to see some racing here soon. We should be nearing the end of this weather delay, guys. Don't you worry. But yeah, as of right now, again, they're showing the battles for the field for Suarez. Just not a whole lot to really talk about here. So yeah, again, we should be getting back to actually racing on the track here. The track should be, they're just drying it. But there is another band of rain, it looks like, coming in at about 6 p.m. Which, if that next band hits the track, we're going to be here legitimately until probably, I would probably just end up calling it. And honestly, at this point, I'm not far off from just calling the stream here, because this has been a long stream for no benefit. But you guys seem to have enjoyed it, so I'm not. I say that's the one thing that I will say seems to be helps in situations like this where it feels like we're really not doing much of anything. Is at least you guys seem to be enjoying it. And again, if you guys have any topics you guys would like to hear my thoughts on, or hear me talk about, feel free to hit them up in the chat. Let's see. You know what? Here we go. We'll go ahead and throw up a quick NASCAR quiz here. And we'll just see how I do. I should be able to absolutely ace these. Oh. Nope. There we go. Alright, let's see. 8-minute quiz for NASCAR champions. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on. Alright. Let's try NASCAR champions here. Now, after we're clearly too good at this, we'll go ahead and try another one. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All 75 champions of the sport. Okay. This might actually be a little tough to get an 8-minute time in an 8-minute timer. Okay, we're going to see how far I can get. Spelling is not my strong suit, so... And I'm expecting I probably won't get most of the 50s and 60s, but I'm hoping I can get from like 1970 onwards at least. Alright, we're going to start off with the easy ones. Yeah, Jimmy, Dale Earnhardt. Always forget where the D is. Is it Earnhardt? All right. I cannot remember how to spell Dale's name for the life of me, so we're going to go on to Richard. Petty. There we go. So that's 14 of them. Let's go ahead and get some of the other guys I know on the list, and I can spell their names nice and quick. The two current two-time champions. Joey Logano. Let's get Jeff Gordon on there. That'll fill in some more. Alright, we're already about a third of the way down, and we've only used up about a quarter of the time. Red Byron, I know, is the first champion. That'll be one of those early champions out the way at least. Lee Petty won a championship, right? Yeah, there we go. 3 championships there. David Pearson. Alright, that's another 3 championships down. Tony Stewart. Alright, that's another 3 titles down. We could do a bunch of the one-time champions more recently. Or we could try and knock out some of the older ones that... Yeah, if I could just... let's go ahead and get Bill Elliott. And we'll go ahead and grab Chase as well while we're thinking of Elliott. Alright, so we got Chase, so we're at 34 now, okay. Again, if I can get like 70 through 80 of them. Darrell Waltrip. Darrell Waltrip. There we go. Oh, who were the other number 11 champions? Because there were a lot of 11 champions. I'm not going to remember how to spell Cool Wiki's name. Cool Wiki? Yeah, no, I was pretty sure I wasn't going to spell that right on first try. There we go. Autocorrect had me covered. Dale Earn. There we go. Got it. There we go. That got us another batch. And now we're only 30 years away. Let's go ahead and we'll just knock out some of the one-time champions in the 2000s. Kevin Harvick. Alright, let's go ahead and get Kyle Larson. Brad Keselowski. Ryan Blaney. Martin Truex Jr. Okay, Martin Truex. I guess I didn't need the junior. Oh, Bobby Allison. There we go. That's gonna be a few more. There we go. What about Donnie Allison? Did Donnie Allison not win a championship, or did I misspell Donnie? Let's see. Try Donnie with the Y. Okay, no, I guess Donnie Allison never won a championship. Okay, Cale Yarborough. Yarborough? Oh, wow, I actually spelled Yarborough right. I cannot believe that. Alright, we're only 20 away here. Let's go ahead and get Bobby Labonte. There we go. Dale Jarrett. There we go. Matt Kenseth. Alright, have we gotten... Okay, so going back, the oldest one... Oh, Terry. Terry Labonte. Alright, that gets us... We're 15 away. Come on. Who won a championship in the 27 car? 72, 71... trying to remember who even some of these drivers were, especially further back. Like, who won the championship in the 300 car? Oh, Herb Thomas. I know he's a multi-time champion. There we go. That's 2 more down. All right, come on. Let's see. So, Herb Thomas... Don't know if I'm gonna get whoever 27 was. Let's see. I mean, the fact that I'm actually doing pretty well at this, while most of this is well before my lifetime, I actually think is pretty impressive here. All right. Oh, I just now realized that the thing was wildly out of your guys' view here. There we go. We'll recenter this for the last minute, and hopefully, for any future ones that we do here. Trying to remember. What was his name? Junior Johnson. Can't believe I almost forgot Junior Johnson. Okay, did I misspell Junior? Or did Junior Johnson not win a driver's championship? Hey Caroline, how's it going? I'm gonna end up just... Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get any more. 62 out of 75. Alright, and 83 is not bad. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, and we get a full... Yeah, come on. Alright, let's see. I want to see who are the ones I missed. Rusty Wallace. I completely forgot Rusty Wallace, mainly because it wasn't a 2 car. If that were a 2... I probably would have remembered that was a Rusty Wallace championship. Bobby Isaac, Benny Parsons. Oh, I completely forgot Ned Jarrett. Ned Jarrett for 2 titles back in the 60s too. Rex White, Buck Baker, Tim Flock, Bill Ruxford. In all reality, I mean, I think I only missed I think there were only a very small handful of names that I didn't end up guessing, which is actually pretty impressive. Again, mind you, I was not alive when most of these guys became champions of the sport. Okay. Let's go and see if we can find another NASCAR quiz here while we're still under a rain delay. Auto racing random quiz. Okay, come on. Alright, NASCAR tracks? Okay, we'll try this. So it's a 7-minute one, 26 answers. Honestly, if I don't get 100% on this, I should definitely be able to get 100% on this. Okay. Let me go ahead and resize it this time so you guys can actually see everything as it's happening. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. It's not perfect, but should be good here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play the quiz. Let's go ahead and go for Atlanta Auto Club. I don't know what year this is from, but I'm going basically in order here. I'm assuming it's alphabetical. Bristol. Alright. Then we should be going Charlotte. Miami. Oh no, Miami's a lot further down the list. Okay, what are these other ones? D-shaped. Okay, let's go ahead and try Kansas. Okay, so we've blown the order already, so let's just go ahead and get Daytona on here, because no matter what year it is, Daytona's on this list. Michigan. Track we're at today, Darlington. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Martinsville. Alright, so these are the lengths. So we have another 1.5 mile. Okay, so we're looking for another one without the kind of quad oval front stretch. Let's I know Texas is going to be on here later. Is that, oh, is it Chicago? Chicago? Yep, Chicagoland. Okay, so this is an older quiz. Okay. New Hampshire. So I shouldn't be wasting guesses on stuff like Gateway. Let's go ahead and grab Talladega while we're at it. Alright. Sonoma. Watkins Glen. Alright, we're actually doing pretty good at this so far. Okay, we're at 26 out of, or at 16 out of 26. Alright, so what are some more mile-and-a-half tracks here? Or even 1 mile? Dover. Alright. Another 2.5 miler. Okay, that's got to be either Indy. Oh, Indianapolis. Okay, I think I forgot an N in there. Indianapolis. There we go. Pocono. Let's go ahead and grab Richmond. They've got Road America on here. Yeah, let's see. There's definitely, I feel like there's going to be some of these that I just am going to mess up. Is Iowa on here? Okay, Iowa. Let's try Gateway. Okay, yep, they had Gateway on here. Okay. Canadian Tire? Yeah, Canadian Tire. Okay. Let's see. What are the other 1 mile tracks? Oh, Phoenix. Can't forget the championship venue. Other 1.5 milers. We've already done Kansas. Oh, Kentucky. Kentucky. Alright. It's got to be another K one. So, Kansas, Kentucky. There's also another road course on here. Is that Mid-Ohio? Yeah, Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Okay, so there's only one left. Okay. We got 2 minutes to get the last one here. It's a 1.5 mile oval that I've forgotten that starts with either an M, a very early M, or a late K. I'm sure it can't possibly be an active track, right? I am really struggling to think of a track here to fit into that. A 1.5 miler after Kentucky alphabetically, but before Martinsville. Kansas, Kentucky. I am really just drawing a complete blank here. Now, I don't want to Google it because that would defeat the purpose of trying to do this. Oh, come on. Alright, it's another D-shaped oval as well, so it doesn't have a straight front straightaway like that. Let's see. A 1.5 mile track. Atlanta, Kansas, Kentucky. I am really struggling to think of what the other 1.5 milers are. Oh, Las Vegas. I completely forgot about one of the best tracks on the entire thing. There we go. 37 seconds to... how is the average score on this thing? 62. Like, that should not be an average score. Alright, let's see. Is there another NASCAR one we can do? Here we go. All-time winners. Most wins but never champion. NASCAR drivers 2008. Alright, let's try all-time winners, and then we'll see what we're doing in terms of time. Let's see. Again, looks clear at Michigan for the track, but we are still under the rain delay here for the actual race. Alright, so there we go. Oh, alright. So it's just the top 20 that we have to get. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, what should we set ourselves for a goal? I think I can get all 20. Can I get all 20 spelled right in half the time? You know what, let's say I'm going to try and leave 3 minutes on the clock. That's going to be my goal, is to try and leave 3 minutes on the clock. So, ready and go. Richard Petty. Dale Earnhardt. Jeff Gordon. Alright, let's go ahead and grab David Pearson. Don't want to forget about him. Jimmy. Johnson. Darrell. Waltrip. Okay, I'm assuming I've forgotten the L there. Yep, 2 L's. Bobby Allison. What? Okay, is it not Bobby Allison? Oh, there we go. Alright, Cale Yarborough. Alright, we've gotten all of those ones down. Let's go ahead and get Kevin Harvick. Kyle Busch, I believe, is the name we missed on that list. Let's go ahead and throw in Kurt in case he's on here. Don't remember if he's top 20 all-time or not. Nope. Alright, let's grab Denny. Hamlin. Alright, I think that's all for active drivers, which means we now just need to absolutely crush it with these retired guys. Alright, so it's not going to be Dale Jr. Dale Jr. didn't win enough to be in the top 20 all-time. Let's go ahead and go with Mark Martin. Yep, there. Oh, wow, the last one on the list. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe... Well, first off, I'm definitely not leaving 3 minutes on the clock here. Alright, 55 wins and retired. Again, I've looked at this list somewhat recently, but I don't remember every name on the list. Again, I got a lot of the easy ones done. Oh, Tony Stewart. Definitely on the list, but certainly not where you would probably think of him. Alright, 2 drivers tied at 50 when they retired. Martin Truex Jr. No, active. We're done with active drivers. Okay, let's see. Recent retirees. Matt Kenseth didn't win enough to be on the list, I don't think. We'll try it. Oh, Kenseth, nope, he's one off the list. Okay. Let's see. Trying to think. Who are good drivers in this range? Let's go with Bobby Labonte. No, Bobby didn't win enough. Terry? Labonte. No. Well, we've passed the 3-minute mark on drivers. Again, I'm sure there's going to be some that I just completely forgot. Actually, Herb Thomas. I know he's on this list too because I remember Kyle Busch passing him on wins a few years back. Alright, let's see. Herb Thomas, let's see. Ned Jarrett. Trying to remember some of the names I missed on the last quiz. Yep, there we go. Ned Jarrett, one of those 50ers. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to think of some of the drivers I missed on the championship list that I probably shouldn't have. And again, 55 wins. It feels like I should know them if they have 50-plus wins. Certainly if they ended with exactly 50, but no, I can't. I'm blanking on these names. Let's see. Come on. There's got to be some. And again, we're still at the replay here. Again, retired drivers. Let's go ahead and try Rusty Wallace. I don't think he won enough, but... Oh, no. Oh, wow. He had 55 wins. Okay, I was way off on what I thought he had for a win total. I did not think he was on the list. He was the highest one left on the list. Alright, let's see. Dale Jarrett. Let's try him. I don't think so. Yeah, no, didn't think so. Alright, we already got Mark Martin on the list. Kulwicki didn't race long enough. Dale Jr. didn't win enough. Yeah, I am really just stuck here. We're only 4 names away, so... I mean, we're close. I feel like we should be closer than this. 40 seconds. Can I even just name another driver that's retired recently? Ryan Newman. It's not going to be him. Yeah, nope. Knew it. It's not Newman. All right, who else has retired somewhat recently? Carl Edwards isn't going to be on this list. He didn't win enough. Yeah, again, I don't think Bobby Labonte's going to be on the list. We're just going to have to let the time expire here. Lee Petty, Junior Johnson won 50 races but never won a championship. And then I was pretty accurate on my other guesses about the fact that it was going to be a driver I completely forgot about Bill Elliott on the list. Buck Baker, I'm not surprised I missed, although I did kind of mention him as another one of those guys I missed on the last list, so I could have gotten those last four, honestly. I probably could have gotten that perfect, but I certainly was overconfident thinking I could leave 3 minutes on the clock. Let's see. Ooh, NASCAR Rookie of the Years. Let's see if we can name this one. Let's see. How many do we got? It's a 10-minute quiz. Okay, Okay, that's a lot. There are a lot of names here. Let me go ahead first off and Alright. I think our goal for this one has got to be just to try and get close to all of them, because each one of these is going to be a unique name, as it's going to be a different driver. There's going to be different names all the way down the list. I think I can get most of the recent ones. Again, pre 2002 is where I am going to be really struggling, and I'm just going to basically be throwing out great drivers who who probably won Rookie of the Year in their rookie season. So, here we go. And let's see how this goes. Again, I'm kind of off camera here because, we might be, we getting back to racing. And I see a bright blue sky at Michigan. And there's still a litany of jet dryers on the track, so we should have time to get the quiz in. Yep, no. So they're talking with Harrison Burton, but we should have time to get this quiz in. Alright, so Cup Rookie of the Years. Daniel Suarez. Did Eric Jones really win it that year? I thought Eric Jones got kept out of it. No, Eric Jones got it. Okay. William Byron. We're going to go ahead and throw in Red Byron here. Oh, no. I guess they didn't do Rookie of the Year all the way back in the first season. Or they didn't give Rookie of the Year out to the first champion. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's way further back, actually. That would be a whole nother decade back. Alright, let's just grab a few more recent ones here before we start panicking. Hemrick. 2020. Who was even a rookie in 2020? That's going to be another weird one. 2021 Rookie of the Year was Chase Briscoe. Oh, wait. 2020 was Cole Custer. The big three moved up that year. 2022. Alright, let's see. Who was the 2022 Rookie of the Year? Let's go ahead and just start filling out some of the other ones that I know won Rookie of the Year. So, Chase Elliott. Any shot Ryan Blaney won it his year? No, okay. I think Blaney might have been a rookie in the same year as Chase. Let's see. Ryan Newman, 02. I know that one because it's always strange to think that that it wasn't Jimmy Johnson that year. Go ahead and put in Denny Hamlin. Carl Edwards. Nope, he wasn't Rookie of the Year. Okay, Kyle Busch. Alright, yep, there we go. Let's see, what about Kurt Busch? Did he win Rookie of the Year his year? Nope, that was probably Kevin Harvick. Yep, Kevin Harvick got it in 01. One, because he won a race, and two, probably some voter bias due to him taking over for Dale Sr. Which reminds me, Dale Earnhardt. There we go. Dale Jr. wouldn't have won it as a rookie. Let's try Matt Kenseth. Yep, there we go. Matt Kenseth was the one who won it back then. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can grab Martin. No, Martin Truex wouldn't have been the Rookie of the Year his year. Actually, I know. Here's a weird one. David Starr. No? David Starr wasn't Rookie of the Year one year? Matt Crafton didn't win it. I thought there was a 2015 had a weird Cup Series Rookie of the Year, I thought. Oh, wait, no. No, Chris Buescher would have won it in 2016, but that was Elliott again, because Elliott also made the playoffs that year. We are really struggling already. And this is nowhere near as good as I thought we might do here. Let's see. We're just going to throw out some names. Bob B. Labonte. Nope. Okay, we're going to try Terry then. Nope. Terry wasn't Rookie of the Year either. Okay. Alright. Jeff Gordon. There we go. Let's see. Richard Petty had to be one of these. David Pearson. I'm hoping those two didn't debut in the same season. There we go. Yep, they debuted one season apart. Drivers are heading towards their cars. Cars are uncovered, so we may be getting back to racing here soon, by the way. Who was that? Oh, Tim Richmond. I was about to say. Who was the young guy who absolutely crushed it in the... he didn't win a Rookie of the Year. He won like 8-9 races within his first year or two. Maybe he just didn't do it in his first actual season. Alright, let's see. Yeah, again, I'm kind of stumped here. Dale Jarrett? Nope. Ned Jarrett? Nope. Okay. Really weird how some of these ones worked. Okay, let's see. Trying to think of who came into the series. Let's try Martin Truex Jr. I don't... actually, Steve Park wasn't good enough. Tony Stewart. Tony should be there. There we go. Tony Stewart, 1999. Again, I feel like these ones here, like... I could have sworn David Starr won a Rookie of the Year. Did David Reagan win a Rookie of the Year? Trying to remember now. Dave Reagan. I don't think he did. No. Yeah, I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna give up on this one here. Drivers are climbing to their cars, so I don't want to run out of time. Casey Kane, I could have gotten Casey Kane. Juan Pablo Montoya, definitely could have gotten. Let's see. Brett Moffitt. Okay, Brett Moffitt was one of the weird ones that I was thinking of. Kevin Conway, Andy Lally, Stephen Light. Yeah, those were some weird ones. Kyle Larson I could have gotten. Completely forgot about Austin Cindric, honestly, in 2022 as his rookie year. Regan Smith. Yeah, and then just basically take your pick of great drivers all the way down the list. But just remembering who drove those cars. If they included the car number that they drove during that rookie season, maybe I would have remembered better. But again, like some of these ones, like I was never gonna spell Stephen Light's name correctly. But yeah, like Casey Kane, Juan Pablo Montoya, I should have been able to get those ones. Ken Schrader, Rusty Wallace, Sterling Marlin. Some of these ones I could have gotten, but yeah. Well, that one was a lot more difficult, at least. Alright, let's see. Yeah, NASCAR, most NASCAR championships, we basically already did that one. Daytona 500 winners. Yeah, if we get another rain delay, we might end up doing this one here. 66 questions, 8 minutes to get through them all. So yeah, how about that? If we get another rain delay here, if we get another rain delay in the race, we will go ahead and fill out this one. But in the meantime, let's switch back over to nope, not that one. That one. Switch back over to this, and we should hopefully be ready to go here. So, all right, that was actually pretty fun. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed those quizzes. And gonna re-pop out my chat. I hid it because it was covering over stuff on my on the quiz screen, but where we don't need the quiz screen. There we go. Now I can actually read chat. I actually completely blanked on Pokemon, on the Pokemon Worlds. They're on TCG. I believe VGC is last time round. I can actually ask if someone can ping me when the VGC goes on. Said somebody mentioned me in this chat, but I'm not seeing it. gotten that done, I'm going to use the bathroom one last time before we go green, and I will be right back, guys. we are rolling for the NASCAR Cup Series race at Michigan. Alright, so we should hopefully 3.5 hours to try and get through this. I would caution a guess that we're... Oh, and we got one more rain coming in 30 minutes. We are not getting this race finished today. Alright, well, this is going to be a two-part stream because assuming that I'm home tomorrow during the race and they don't just go Monday at noon, which granted Monday at noon wouldn't be a terrible idea. Yeah, assuming they do a decent time though. Here we go. Green, green, green. Green flag's out. We are racing here at Michigan at long last, and we are actually going to complete a lap. Alright, let's see. Kyle Larson giving Denny Hamlin a nice good push here into turn one on the top side. Denny Hamlin potentially trying to check up the outside line to try and help Reddick. That way he and Reddick can kind of control the front of the field. Although, granted, if I was anybody trying... Oh, there we go! 3 wide to the bottom goes Kyle Larson! Kyle Larson to the bottom, and to the lead goes Kyle Larson. Big move there, and that's the kind of big moves you need to make if you're going to win at Michigan. Now, that was just to lead lap 1, though. To lead lap 200, I don't know what you're going to have to do, but I would imagine you're going to have to do more than that, which is impressive because that was already pretty big. And there we go. Here comes Denny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick back to the back bumper of Larson. Gonna see if they can maybe make something happen. I think the two of these guys need to draft together and try and make something happen. But here comes Chase Elliott to the inside. These Hendrick cars are strong today. I don't know what it is about the Hendrick cars outside the fact that they're Hendrick cars. But, man, those two Hendrick cars in particular, Elliott and Larson, looking strong. Now, granted, this is also traditionally one of their best tracks, hence why when I was looking at fantasy stuff for this week, I was thinking potentially basically all the drivers who drive like Larson, because most people are probably out of Larsons at this point. But, yeah. Let's see. And there we go, Bowman up the middle. Not going to follow Keselowski through. He pushed Keselowski through, but didn't follow him into the gap there. But here we go, 3 laps in, and we are just starting to settle in here. Everybody kind of settling into the single file formation. And, oh, here we go. Alex Bowman to pops out of line, and he is the only car on the bottom line here. Just trying to make something work. Alright, so yeah, right now we're just kind of working our way through this one. It feels weird kind of sitting down to watch this after we were basically sidelined for most of the afternoon. And again, we've got rain coming in about half an hour, so we'll have to wait and see how that storm ends up faring against the vortex area, as we've got our 50 cars out there turning laps. Or not 50, 40 cars out there turning laps. Alright, so there we go. We are chill, and here we go. Let's see. Truex giving a nice good push to Chase Briscoe, the driver who will be succeeding him in the number 19. Alright, and again, right now, everybody's just kind of settling into positions here. And MTJ knows he's got plenty of time to try and make it through the field, although the lack of a win at this track is definitely concerning. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Again, Bowman versus Truex here, battling it out for I don't even know what spot this is. Probably like 20th. But yeah, the fact that Bowman's trying to fight is admirable, but I just question. Alright, let's see again right now. Let's see again. Right now we're 8 laps into this race. Larson again settling into this lead, and we got a little bit of a battle between Cindric and Bowman. Those two drivers will both be in the playoffs later this year. There just really isn't a whole lot of actual stuff of note. Like a battle between Cindric and Bowman isn't significant. There's Tyler Reddick. That's significant, but. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Again, right now, if Hamlin or Reddick really want to try and compete for this regular season championship, I think they have to win this race, or at the very least, they can't let Larson be the winner. Alright, again, right now, we're just kind of chilling out. Oh, man. And again, there really just isn't a whole lot of passing going on inside that top 10, top 15, and NASCAR is really not highlighting much either, so. Alright, so again, right now we're just kind of chilling out. The 3 wide is kind of mostly settled out to single file running for the majority of the pack here. So here we go. Denny Hamlin's actually staying pretty close to Larson's bumper. I'm curious if Larson either has been backing up or if Denny really has just found what he needs to catch Larson here. Although catching him and passing him are two very different things, especially with Larson involved. Alright, so there we go. Let's say 12 laps in. Let's say these laps definitely are clicking off somewhat quickly, but it's just kind of one of those things where it just feels like it is taking a while, even though it is actually happening fairly quickly. Alright, again, right now, Hamlin is closed in and he is staying right on that back bumper. Only question is, what can you really do with all that aero weight in front of you? Do you go up a lane and risk wrecking the car into the outside fence? Do you risk going down a lane and chancing the apron? Because, like, with Larson, he isn't giving you a whole lot more than a lane and a half on bottom and a lane up top to work with. And there we go. They have Reddick and they go to commercial break. Alright, let's go ahead and see if, just gonna go ahead and take a quick peek at fantasy while we're at commercial break. And we are just chilling here. Thank you guys for all 13 of you guys who have tuned in and stayed tuned in for this one. We made it through a long rain delay to start this one. Finally got green flag racing, and it pretty much died out almost as quickly as it started here. Definitely starting to think that I should have included Larson on my list of starters. And alright, let's see. Alright, so yeah, we're just chilling out here. You know, got ourselves a pretty good race going on, but it is definitely a one that has dried out pretty quickly from lack of passing. Alright, log back into my primary account. Alright, let's see. Alright. There really just is not a whole lot going on. Alright, back from commercial break so I can actually see the track and see what the drivers might be attempting to do, even though it isn't resulting in any real changes on the leaderboard. Although Buescher up into the top 10, that is a update on the leaderboard. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Alright, again, right now we're just kind of chilling out here. AJ Allmendinger has announced that he will be back in the number 16 car full-time next year, the full-time Cup car. Alright, so yeah, right now though, there really just is not a whole lot going on. We got Hamlin and Larson near the front. You got Buescher going to try and take maybe 9th here from Chastain. Alright, so yeah, right now I'm just so tired. And yeah, this race definitely, I wish I'd been able to take a nap when I got home, but I didn't realize the race was going to be this delayed. But yeah, this is definitely the race. If you were looking for a bounce back race for where are you located? Are you talking about? Because I'm at home in Maine. I'm way away from the track. I won't be at the track. Actually, I just had it confirmed for me recently, Chris, that I will actually be attending the Bristol Night Race again this year. So I'm actually going to be at a race in a little over a month, or a little over a month away. So I will be at that race in person. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. Right now, though, it's literally just a single file train racing here. Three Joe Gibbs powered Toyotas, two 2311 Toyotas, and Denny Hamlin. But yeah, it's essentially you got four Toyotas, and you got the two Hendrick cars of Larson and Reddick up there. Sure. If you happen to see me at the track, I'll be I'll be around the entire weekend of Bristol, of the Bristol night race. I'll be hanging around campgrounds, probably in the fan zone areas too. So, yeah, if you happen to see me, feel free to come on by and say hi. Oh, whoa, that was okay. That was a very close move there. Whose nose was that got shut? Oh, that was Martin Truex Jr. got his nose shut down by Brad Keselowski, it looked like. I had not seen that highlight until they went and showed the nose cam, and yikes, that looked like he was going to get pinched there. But yeah, me and a bunch of guys from our league, a bunch of them camp out at the track each year. So, and I've only been able to get down there a couple of times. I was down there in, trying to remember the years, 2019, because I was getting dropped off at college that weekend, ironically. Then 2021, I made it back to the track for, was that the year that the Harvick versus Chase Elliott drama happened? I think that was 2021. And then I think that was the last time I went to Bristol for the, trying to remember if I went to Bristol in 2022. No, 2022, I think I only made it to the Bristol spring race and my local track of New Hampshire. But there we go. And yep, Josh Berry is now going to go a lap down with some trash on the grill, hoping to maybe slot in behind Denny Hamlin here to get the trash off the grill there. I don't know if he was able to get in there, though. Okay, yep, looks like the trash is off the grill. Good for him. And now Josh Berry can worry about trying to get himself back on the lead lap here. And now we finally have a little bit of action going on. But again, legitimately just these drivers and the aero tight and the bubble is just not really allowing Hamlin or any of these other guys to really pull up to Larson's back bumper and catch him. Now, maybe that's just Larson being the better driver, but it feels like it's an aero thing. Now, it's hard to put it on 35% aero bubble, 65% Larson skill or whatever, but yeah. I don't think we're doing a private meet and greet of any kind, just mainly because. But yeah, again, we'll be around the track though. Yeah, I'll be pretty much everywhere around the track all afternoon. But yeah, and I say I'm still not sure exactly when I'll be getting actually into town. It's possible I might actually be down there. Definitely be down there for all 3 days of racing. So Trucks, Xfinity, and Cups. That would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, yep. But yeah, definitely looking forward to being back down in Tennessee. All right, let's see. 28 laps in. We're coming up on 15 laps to go here in this third and final stage. Man, Michael McDowell is doing really bad. I mean, granted, this was never a race I was anticipating Michael McDowell to go out here and win this one. But here we go. Let's see. Again, right now, Larson is able to hold on to this lead over Hamlin, but Hamlin is not letting Larson get away. And again, it's just a question of, okay, is this Larson trying not to pull too far ahead? Because obviously the closing speed, if Hamlin does back up to the other two Toyotas and potentially work with them to get a run going, versus is this just Hamlin driving well enough to keep Larson in the crosshairs there? Alright, let's see. And then they go to commercial break, and we are now in a deadlocked matchup. And again, these two drivers are insanely close on lap time. The last lap for the leader was a 38.449. Last lap for Denny Hamlin was a 38.521. That's only like a half a tenth apart on the lap time that last lap by. Alright, let's see. What about storylines outside the top 6? Because we've talked about the top 6. Christopher Bell actually making it now 4 Toyotas in the top 5, though. That's actually a bit of an update. Buescher, William Byron, again, just not a whole lot has really changed there. Buescher making it past Ross Chastain. We talked about those two battling a little bit earlier on. Suarez up into the 11th position, almost in position to end up on the screen. Man, here we go. Let's see. Again, we're still a commercial break, so we're not missing anything. All right, let's see. Alright, well, there's already been some, apparently there's been some, Pokemon players who got disqualified at Pokemon Worlds for cheating. Yeah, you can't wait to go figure out what's going on there. Alright, so here we go, let's see. It feels weird that we've been live for 2.5 hours already and we're not even through stage 1. Packers, Eagles, gonna be streaming that game. Not gonna be streaming the NFL season opener. Alright, let's see. And here we go. Denny Hamlin going on the inside here. Side by side for the lead. Oh, wow. That was actually very close to the line. And oh, Bubba Wallace taking the lead. Where did Bubba come from? Where on earth did Bubba Wallace come from? I completely didn't see Bubba Wallace there, but Bubba Wallace just comes out of nowhere to take the lead. Could Bubba Wallace be the next driver to win and lock his way in? I know, I'm sure Will is laughing to himself somewhere here. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and see where Will laughing to himself. Alright, there we go. Got that done. And yeah, we are just chilling out and looking forward to this one. Let's see. Elliott dropped to 7th here. Ryan Blaney making a move on him. Moving him down there. Uh-oh, that's not what you want to be seeing here. If you're a Chase Elliott fan, you don't want to see Elliott getting passed by guys like Ryan Blaney, because that's going to be more work that he has to do later in the run when potentially maybe his car comes into his own. But yeah, right now though, here comes Denny Hamlin trying to run back down his teammate there. Alright, let's see. Yeah, right now we're going in to the turn. Hamlin running up the track. Bubba up to cover. And it's going to end up... Man, Hamlin is right on that back bumper. I think one more lap and maybe Hamlin has the energy to do it. He just has to time the move right. Here we go, down the inside. Not going to get side by side yet. Down the back straightaway, going to just try and draft off of him. Down the back straightaway, it looks like. And wow, there's a massive gap between 9th and 10th there. I did not realize that there is a 7, 8, 10, an 8-second car, or an 8-second. Oh! What happened? Denny Hamlin just spins for absolutely no reason. I gotta know what happened there. Alright, here we go. Let's see. What happened to the 11 here? Backing this one up into the car. Oh, he just got arrow. Yeah, I guess he just got arrow loose right behind the 23 there. Sliding up behind the 23, gets up behind him on the wall, and yeah, just loses control of the car. That is extremely weird to see that happening. I have no idea what you're talking about, but again, I've already told you I'll be around at Bristol, so if you guys want to meet up, feel free to come and say hi, but yeah, I got no idea what you guys are talking about at this point. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. So, we got Hamlin going through the grass. Hopefully his car isn't messed up too badly, although if his car is beyond repair, at the very least that's a benefit for me, because it goes and because when it comes to my fantasy team, I opted to not use my last use on Denny this week. I'm saving it for 2 weeks from now at Darlington. And yep, and that promotes Martin Truex Jr. up into the top 10. There we go. There's a name we hadn't really talked too much about as a driver moving forward, was Martin Truex Jr. Last we talked about him, he was getting his nose chopped off by Brad Keselowski. And where is Keselowski at this point? Keselowski's 13th. Alright, so there we go. Caution flag is out. So with Bubba Wallace as the race leader, that would leave three points positions open here. And oh, we got a split field. 6 laps to go in stage number 1. And it's a split field. We got a lot of guys coming down pit road. I think Bubba Wallace may have just gotten snookered by this, though, because I think that might end up, I think that might move Bubba Wallace way down in terms of points, because he's in an aggressive points battle for the to try and make it into the postseason, assuming that he doesn't win a race. Now, granted, the way he drove that last stint, I wouldn't be shocked to see him win a race. Chase Elliott, though, winning the race off pit road there. Kyle Busch gaining 10 spots on pit road. Those are some pretty big gains. Alright, let's see. But yeah, and then once again, just showing Denny getting loose in behind the 23 and just completely losing it. But, man, I still can't believe Chase Elliott gained all those spots back, or Kyle Busch gaining 8 spots, considering his pit crew so far this year has been his biggest weakness. Alright, let's see. Alright, so there we go. Under commercial break, and Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Chris Buescher. There we go. That was the name I was looking for. Chris Buescher stays out. Ty Gibbs staying out for the bonus points. There we go. go. Under commercial break. Alright. I am going to go ahead and run a quick ad, and I will be right back. Just going to grab myself a drink. Alright, there we go. Back from commercial break. And pace car pulls off. 4 laps to go here in stage number 1. Green, green, green. Green to go. Green light. Alright, green, green, green. Green flag's out. We are back to racing here. 3 laps to go in stage number 1. Ryan Blaney, Chris Buescher making the choice to stay out, and a lot of these guys are getting eaten alive by these new tires. You got Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick already trying to find their way through the field. You got Chase Elliott weaving his way through some of this field as well. I have a bad feeling that we're not going to see the end of this stage under green here. There are just so many cars falling back and so many cars way off the pace that it just feels like it's a wreck waiting to happen right now. But as of right now, you got Blaney, Buescher, and Byron. 3 Bs out in front. Elliott, though, up to 4th. 2 laps to go here in the stage, and we are just working our way through this one. Let's see. Buescher on the outside, Byron on the inside, battling it out for spot number 2 here. All the way down to the bottom goes Bubba Wallace, and 4 wide in the back there for Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, Martin Truex Jr. in the middle of that mess as well. Just drivers everywhere. Kyle Busch up into the top 10. Let's go. Kyle Busch, after gaining 10 spots on pit road, gets his way all the way up into the top 10 here. But Elliott going to try and see if he can go for the stage win. And let's see, what's it going to be here? Coming down to the end, the last lap of stage number 1. Kyle Larson ducks in behind Tyler Reddick here. Martin Truex Jr. pops out of line to try and take 2-3 spots there as he goes up into the top 10. And here we go. Off of turn number 4, it's going to be Ryan Blaney over Chase Elliott. William Byron the third. 4th place goes to Bubba Wallace. There we go. Bubba Wallace actually makes good on those tires. After he pit, I thought he may have gotten snookered by the guys like Ross Chastain or what's his name, Chris Buescher, but ultimately Bubba's able to actually pass them and earn more points than them in the stage. So there we go. Who do I think is gonna win? Okay, let's see. I hadn't actually thought about a race win pick. I mean, I guess I could go with the guy I have on my I'm on the Lap Down podcast each week, and we make race picks over there, and my pick for the week is Chris Buescher, so I guess I'll go with him. Do I think he's the most likely pick? No, especially not after seeing this first stage. It looks very Hendrick. It looks like on the short runs, Hendrick has a big edge, and then on the long run, it looks like maybe the Toyotas really start to come into their own, but I haven't seen a whole lot of impressive feats out of the Ford camp yet. Ryan Blaney, though, obviously a Ford winning the stage, and was actually making some pretty impressive moves before the caution flag flew. So, definitely an interesting situation there for Ryan Blaney. We'll have to wait and see where everybody's going to cycle out now that we've had a cycle of green flag. Now that we've had a full stage, and we'll see the rest of the drivers coming down pit road. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, there we go. Let's see. Alright, should be coming back from commercial break. Yep, perfectly timed. Coming back from the commercial break. Gonna see who all comes down pit road here at the end of stage 1. Basically, everybody who hasn't pit yet. So, Blaney, Byron, Busher, those 3 are coming down pit road. Keselowski for sure. And then nobody else, I think, inside the top 10 comes down pit road. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, stage points earned. Again, the most important ones are going to be Bubba Wallace, Busher, and Chastain, earning 7 for Bubba, 6 for Busher, and 1 for Chastain. Those are your 3 guys basically scratching and clawing, trying to get into the playoff picture. Curious where that puts Ty Gibbs at this point on the projected points, because those are some big point earnings for everybody else. Could that possibly put Ty Gibbs on the outside looking in on the playoffs here? Favorite driver ever? I would probably have to say Carl Edwards. Genuinely nice guy on and off the track. I loved watching the iconic backflip after every win. And he was kind of the first driver I really latched onto after I kind of realized that I could root for a driver that wasn't just Gordon, because I needed somebody that could beat my my friend's favorite driver. And that there was more drivers that won races than just Jeff Gordon. I was like 5 at that point. But yeah, here we go. So we're about a quarter of the way through this through this race. 49 laps in. I'm assuming then at this point that we're probably pretty close to the... We must have gotten lucky and avoided that... we must have gotten lucky and avoided that rainstorm. I had to say something. Those are some dark clouds. We're not in the clear yet in terms of the potential bad weather here. So... Ultimately, let's see. Stage 2 is going to be a 75-lap stage. So that means that lap 100 will be the official end of the, or will be the halfway point, and will end the race if we get rain. So yeah, only the one real incident throughout the race so far, which was the Denny Hamlin sliding through the grass. And actually, where is Denny Hamlin ended up recovering to at this point? All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's pull up a second leaderboard so I can track Denny's progress here. Let's see. Denny Hamlin's actually only in 16th place. I thought he'd be further down. I thought he might have lost a lap or something with that. Although it didn't look like anything major, usually sliding through that grass is not very good for you. Ty Gibbs currently 31st. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Points as they run. That's what we got to see. Live standings. Oh. Alright, let's see. It is going to be. Yep. Both Bubba Wallace and Ross Chastain have passed Ty Gibbs on points, and Chris Buescher is right there as well. So I think that would put, for your non-winners that would be in, it would be Truex, Bubba, Chastain, and Ty Gibbs would be the final spot. So it would be Ty Gibbs versus Chris Buescher for that final playoff spot right now as they run. Alright, so there we go. We're coming back from commercial break. 6 laps into a 75-lap stage. It's going to be a long one here. Again, we only got about, if we can just get another 50 laps in, the race will be official no matter what the weather ends up doing. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that sky is definitely not looking good, and yep. So it says it's raining right now in Brooklyn, and the rain is expected to be stopping in about 20 minutes. So maybe we'll actually get out of this one without a ton of delay, but without a ton more delay. But yeah, if I'm if I'm one of these drivers who needs to win to get in the playoffs, I'd be absolutely trying to make sure I don't run out of fuel here, because I don't want to have to come to pit road again after this stop if I can at all avoid it. Yeah, they changed the outcome of the race, but at this point, race will become official at lap 100. Yep. They're just saying all the same stuff we've already done, which is talking about that one. But yeah, that sky is absolutely miserable for the Michigan sky there. And I would not be shocked if we see a red flag here for rain. Alright, let's see. Right now we're just kind of waiting to see what this one's going to bring here. And yep, here comes the entire field down onto pit road. It looks like they're going to red flag it for rain. As we thought that might be the possibility, they are going to they're going to bring down the field for a red flag here. Vortex theory not quite strong enough. Now, granted, I was just looking at the radar, and it looks like it's only going to be about another 20 minutes or so of rain. But, yep, here we go. All the drivers getting brought down that. Yeah, they don't want the wet weather to ruin someone's day. Kevin Harvick 2020 Texas. When Kevin Harvick was the first victim of the wet weather and slipped on the racetrack, hitting the fence before they threw the eventual red that ultimately lasted like 4 days. Alright, so there we go. So they're going to be covering over the cars. Let's go ahead and check. Just in the off chance there might have been a lightning strike, I'm going to check the NASCAR lightning clock right now. Alright, countdown clock, let's see. Nope, the NASCAR's lightning clock has not been clicked yet. But the red flag is officially out, and we're going to go ahead and pop back over for some more quizzes. I feel like that's a good way to go here, so let's go ahead and pop back up there. We had this quiz pulled up. This is your... let me remind myself of what this quiz is, and I gotta hide the chat box so I can actually see the full screen. This is Daytona 500 winners, so this should be a pretty good one, and it goes all the way up to the current year, so. Alright, we got 8 minutes to try and complete this one. We should be red flag for at least that long here, so we shouldn't miss anything. I'm not anticipating any kind of fights or anything under the thing. There's Ryan Blaney talking to Austin Cindric about the track conditions, potentially talking about how dirty air was affecting his car further in the back of the pack. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start the quiz up. 66 answers, 8 minutes to do it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get Richard Petty right out the way, considering he won more than any other driver. Yep, there we go. 7 of them already. Jimmy, I know, got at least 2, I think. And we'll go ahead and grab Jeff Gordon while we're thinking about him. Gordon, that's 12 of them. Alright, let's see. We'll go ahead and grab Denny Hamlin. Trying to remember how many Yarborough won. I'm sure he won some. Yep, 4 of them for Yarborough. Okay, let's see. Alright, they're still getting drivers out of the cars. I thought that some of them were climbing right back in there. Kurt Busch, I know he only got the 1, but I know he did get 1. I'm just going to get a bunch of the recent ones out the way. Dylan, Ricky, Stenhouse, Michael, Mick, Dowell, Austin Spindrick. This year's Daytona 500. I honestly don't remember much about this year's Daytona 500. Oh, it was Byron. Alright, let's see. Joey Logano. 2014 was Dale Jr., and that's going to be a multiple one as well. Alright. There we go. So Dale Earnhardt gets us both Dale Earnhardt's 1 and Dale Jr.'s 2. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put Michael Waltrip in there now that we're thinking about Dale Earnhardt. And while we're thinking about Waltrip, we'll go ahead and get Darrell. Alright, Lee Petty. I don't know if he won more than just the 1. Nope, he just won the 1. Alright, so we are halfway through this, and we have more than half the time remaining, so we're actually doing okay on time. Let's go ahead and get, I'm sure Bobby Allison won 1. Allison, no, okay. What about Donnie Allison? No, okay. I thought for sure one of them had done it. What about Davey? There we go, Davey Allison, 92. Alright, let's see. Trying to think about some of those more in the middle ones. Jamie McMurray, I know one of those. Jamie McMurray. Trevor Bain. Matt Kenseth. Alright, so we are actually doing pretty good on this one so far. We're talking with Bubba Wallace right now. Alright, let's see. So we've done a lot of them. Let's see. 0807. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of them for Dale Jarrett, including 2000. 2002, was that? Oh, it's Sterling Marlin. Sterling Marlin. Didn't win a ton, but he won a bunch at the... he won at least 2 Daytona 500s. Alright, still don't have that 02 winner. Alright, let's see. Who else can we think of who won the... let's go ahead and put in Bobby Isaac. Alright, let's see. Nope, no Bobby Isaac. Okay. Let's see. Think. Again, 2007, 2008. Who was some of the... Well, that's the hard part about a race that is this unpredictable. Trying to remember every winner is very close to impossible. So, yeah, as of right now, Buescher is 6 points out on the cut line with the points as they run. Gibbs is the cut line. Bubba Wallace, though, 34 points above is massive for him. 08. Trying to think of guys who I know have won it. Tony. Tony Stewart never won the 500. He won the 02 championship, not the 500. Let's see. No, Ryan Newman I know won at least one. Yeah, so he was 08. Mark Martin. Kevin Harvick. Because I just remembered the iconic photo finish at the end of the '07 race that Kevin Harvick ended up edging out Mark Martin for it. Alright, so we've gotten all the way back to '03. Perfect. Now I just need to try and figure out... I just want to figure out '02. I could care less about like the 80s. I mean, I could take stabs in the dark, but they would legitimately be basically blind guesses. I don't think this guy ever won one, but yeah, no, Rusty Wallace didn't win one. Alright, '02. First Daytona 500 after Dale Sr. died. Should be an easy one. I can't think of who it is for the life of me. Let's see. I'm sure it's going to be blatantly obvious. I'm just going to go ahead and throw in names that we've used earlier today. No, Herb Thomas never won a Daytona 500. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to have to let time expire. 45 out of 66 is not a bad score. I'm curious to see where we rank on that one. Alright, 68%. Most people... Ward Burton. Okay. Oh, I was typing in Bobby's name wrong. I had Bobby Allison. Should have remembered that... Bill Elliott had a couple of them as well. But, yeah, I mean, again, trying to just look through the list and be like, okay, yeah, Mario Andretti, I probably could have remembered if I tried Yarborough for Leroy. AJ Foyt, again, I probably could have if I had unlimited time, would have gotten to that one. Didn't even think about Pearson. But, yeah, that was a rough one, but let's see. Oh, and we got a... I thought we were going to get an ad there. Alright, what about Indy 500 winners? I genuinely, I actually think the Indy 500 winners are easier to remember than the Daytona 500 ones just because they aren't as random. Oh, back to 46. Yikes. That is going to be a real challenge. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and make sure we have the full list visible over here for you guys. Oh, wow. It legitimately doesn't fit on the screen. There we go. And we'll just have to include, I guess, all the way over to that. Alright. That's a lot of ones. I was thinking, like, okay, I could probably do all the ones from the 2000s, and then I could probably name some Penske drivers from history. This is going to be tough. Okay, here we go. We're going to give this a try, and we'll see how I do. We're going to start off with this year's Joseph Newgarden. That's going to be the other thing, is trying to spell all the Ford IndyCar guys' names right here. Alright, let's see. Scott Dixon, I know he only has one, which makes this not a great pick. Elio Castro Nev is... I know Elio's right. Castro Neves. There we go. Yeah, there's 4 of them. All right, the other 4-time club. Al Unser. There we go. That should get me Al Unser Senior and Junior if Al Unser Jr. ever got them. Let's go ahead and get Mario Andretti. The only win for the Andretti family. Alright, let's see. Who are the other 4-time club members? Alright, I know Dario Franchitti was close, and I know that's nowhere near, and alright, let's see. Was that close enough to get it? No. Alright, I just don't know how to spell Dario's Fran. Alright. Let's try and think of some of the other ones. So we already did Elio. He was the biggest winner throughout the. I mean, we can go with Alex Rossi. So it only crosses off one. Same thing with Simon Pageant AUD. There we go. Wow, I actually got that one right on my own. Okay. Takuma Sato. I am pretty impressed that she's managed to spell that one right off the top of my head. 2022, was that not? Oh wait, that was Marcus Eric son. I typed in Marcus wrong. Marcus. Alright. I know, alright, let's see. Who are the other 4-time winners? Because I've only got 2 4-time winners on here filled out so far. So, Alonso Sr., Elio Castroneves, trying to remember who else is in that 4-time club. Oh, AJ Foyt. AJ Foyt. There we go, AJ Foyt. Alright. And then there was another Penske guy in there, I think. Or, no, it was Alonso the other Penske guy. I know there's another 4-time winner in there. The fact that we've gotten 20 is actually pretty impressive, genuinely. Let's go ahead and... Alright, who did Marco lose to in the 06 race? That was, that was the no, not Marcus Ambrose. Alright, Marco Andretti loses off the final corner by inches. Can't for the life of me remember who it was to. Alright, let's see. Alright, again, Dario Franchitti, I know is on here. I just can't for the life of me remember how to spell Dario. Alright, let's see. Wait, say. I thought I'd remember more. There we go. Juan Pablo Montoya. Montoya, there we go. Yep, that gets us 2 of them. Alright, so that was the 2015 winner. I know 2022 was, I thought it was Ericsson. Let's say. If it wasn't Ericsson, who was the other Swedish driver that drove for Ganassi? Because, 2013. Oh, Dan Weldon. Dan Weldon. Don't want to forget about him. Come on. What? Dan Weldon won it in 2011. Alright, well, we know we have a few of these that we just haven't gotten spelled, that I just don't know spelling for the foreign names. Like, that's the one good thing about NASCAR names, is that at least they're mostly common spelling, and especially common English spelling. But yeah, 2011 was Dan Weldon. Let's try if maybe it was with Okay, yeah, no, I didn't think it was spelled that way. Trying to remember who the Penske driver was that beat Marco to the line in 06. Or the fourth member of the four-time winners club. It's Unser, Foyt. There we go, Rick Mears. That was the fourth one, and yeah, he is a Penske guy, so there we go. That knocks out another 4 of them. Alright, let's see. Try and think. Think. Uh, 2007, 2004. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit give up now because I can't for the life of me spell Sam Hornish Jr. Yeah, and then Dario Franchitti, I would have gotten 3 of those. Oh, Weldon has an H. Weldon. Tony Kanaan, I probably could have gotten that one. Ericsson has 2 S's in it. That's where I was going wrong. Okay. Alright, well, and Dan Weldon actually won 2 of them. So if I'd gotten Dan Weldon, Franchitti, and Ericsson spelled right, that would have at least been some of those. Okay, I thought when I got Al Unser, I assumed that it would have filled in Al Unser Jr.'s one, so that's another one that I probably could have gotten with a little bit more time. Buddy Lazier, I just didn't really get far enough back to really start thinking about him. Same thing with Fittipaldi, Bobby Rahal. I mean, there were a ton of them. Bobby Unser, I probably could have gotten, again, with more time, if I had been able to spell half of these names. Alright, well, let's see. How did we do compared to the average? Okay, we were below average on that score. Alright, let's see. Do we have some more scores? Some more ones here. NASCAR winners at Talladega. Yeah, nope. Let's see. Alright, looks to be that Pokemon Worlds is still busy with TCG, so I'm not too worried about getting over for that. Again, if the VGC starts up and we're at a red flag, I might commentate that just because I think that's pretty interesting. Alright, let's see. What's another quiz here? Oh, naming by their NASCAR first wins. Okay, this should be fun. I don't know how many of these I'll get because... Alright, 30 of them. Alright, let's just say... Let's aim for getting 15 of them. If we get half of these right, I'll be impressed. Alright, here we go. So let's go ahead and just play quiz. Brad Keselowski. I know I saw his one on here. Brad Keselowski. Yep, there we go. And gonna go ahead and quickly resize this for you guys, because once again, yeah, each one of these quizzes is a different size. There we go. And boom. Alright, let's see. Dale Earnhardt. Sure, they have his, yeah, they have Dale Earnhardt's first win on here. Let's see. Do they have Casey Mears on here? I see a couple of Charlottes on here. Casey Mears. Yeah, no. Honestly, this one's just not that fun, just because the way the way to actually get it is so hard. Okay, so yeah, Juan Pablo, David Rudiman, I didn't even know he'd won a race. Then a lot of these, I mean, it would just be guessing popular names that might have ended up on here. I mean, I'm sure if I looked through it, like the 2001 Daytona 500, I could have gotten that one. But like the rest of them, it's like, okay, Richmond. Who had a random Richmond win? Oh, Tony Stewart. So, yeah, that one, a little bit tougher. If it had more details or was something a little bit more specific to it, maybe, but let's see. NASCAR race winners 2000s, Sprint Cup starts. Alright, I'm not seeing 4-letter auto races, Daytona 500 top 5 finishers. Who compiles that kind of list? Every driver who finished in the top 5 since 1972. Alright, Motorsport Hall of Fame, that's a little bit closer. Lap leaders by year, so most laps led for each one. Runners up to Dale Sr. Again, I just don't know how some of these people come up with these ones. Okay. NASCAR drivers from the 2000s to 2023. If this number isn't ridiculous. Oh, okay. 319. Yeah, nope. We ain't gonna do that one. Alright, well, we'll flip back over to here and we'll just, I guess, talk, because we've been red flagged for a while. There's still water on the racetrack. Alright, there we go. Gonna pop back out the YouTube chat. And here we go. Let's see. They're still over on TCG, because again, if we had VGC, because that's my specialty, I don't... Oh, wait! Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, they are going to postpone the race. I will not be able to, Yeah, I won't be able to stream that one, unfortunately, but we will, as I say, the race will resume at 11 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to have to negotiate with someone at work to try and get a late lunch, so maybe I can see a decent chunk of that race during lunch. But, yeah, that is unfortunate. But, yep, the race is over for today. We have fought the rain all afternoon, but ultimately the rain has won, and we are done here for the day. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live stream. I know we didn't get to see much racing, and when we did, it wasn't the most exciting racing in the world, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. And if you guys did, of course, hit the like button and subscribe for more. We've been doing these streams all season long. We'll be back next week for the we'll be back next week for Daytona. And then we'll head on into the final week of the regular season after that. But until next time, quick plug. Sometime in the next couple of days, over on my gaming channel, link in the description. The tournament from last night will get posted. So, but outside of that, I think that's everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next video, live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody, and goodbye.